Welcome to the Leadership Conversation with me, Dr. Dennis V. Burke. Let's review the concept of the maturity continuum. The maturity continuum is this concept that delineates growth and maturity from the stages of dependency through interdependency. So that is, you take stages or cycles that the typical life form goes through, like a child, from being a dependent to being capable and able and willing, capable, able, and willing to work interdependently. So at the lowest level of this continuum, we have the stage of dependent. A dependent is someone who needs something or someone else to be able to perform. Now, this concept of maturity is applicable to different facets of life. So it might be emotionally, it might be financially, it might be physically. It can be any facet. You might be able to apply this concept where growth from a dependent through independence and interdependence are measurable stages. So again, a dependence, when I am a dependent, I need you to accomplish whatever it is. Now, above one stage in that growth process, above a dependent, is functional independent. So I go from being a full dependent to being functionally independent. That is, I can do something with some guidance. You provide me with instructions, you are my coach, or you're in a consulting role, and I'm able to perform a task or complete these functions with guidance. So I am functionally independent. Next stage within this growth cycle is independent. I am independent. I can do this by myself. Present me with the challenge. I can deconstruct it. I can identify the required components, and I can synthesize a solution by myself. Now, in our society, independence is often promoted as the end, but in reality, in team dynamics, in the workplace, in a society where we work with people, that's just a good place to start, because when you're independent, you now have the ability, the capacity, the capability to choose to work interdependently. You can choose to be an effective member of a team. So think of it like this. You and I are on a road trip. I have the driver's license. You don't have a driver's license. You are a dependent. In that role, I am the designated driver. Now, let's think one level up. You have a driver's permit. In this case, you are functionally independent because you might be allowed to drive in certain situations, or you need me in the car riding shotgun to make sure we keep things within the guidelines. Now, you are a certified driver, you have your license, you're now independent. And when you are an independent driver, you can say, hey, raise your hand. Let me drive the first mile. Let me drive all the way, or let me drive a specific portion. See, this is the cycle of growth and development. It is considered the maturity continuum. General life form will progress through these from the lowest, dependent, functionally independent, fully independent, and remember, interdependence, which becomes a choice, an attitude. Only independent people can choose to work interdependently to create a win-win that's much more than I can produce by myself. Thank you for watching this leadership conversation with me, Dr. Dennis V. Burke. I will see you in the next episode.